Hey guys, it's Miu here. So ito na nga, pansin mo ba? Nung dumaan ka sa mall kanina para bumili ng bagong baggy jeans or minimalist na notebook, napabili ka rin ng Spanish latte, no? Dati pag sinabing coffee shop, automatic, Starbucks, Coffee Bean, or yung local neighborhood cafe agad ang nasa isip natin. Pero ngayon, ibang usapan na to. We're literally sipping lattes inside clothing stores and furniture shops. From Uniqlo Coffee to Bench Cafe and even Muji and Sonny's. It's like every brand we love decided na hindi sapat na suot lang natin sila. Dapat iniinom din natin sila. Is it just for the aesthetic? Or is it just a post-pandemic trend? O baka naman lifestyle na talaga natin ang maging palpitate for the sake of the gram? Today, hihimayin natin ang coffee boom sa Pilipinas, the data behind our obsession, and why these giant brands are suddenly acting like our favorite baristas. Again, this is Mio Briones, and you're still watching Take Off Philippines. Let's look at the numbers. And guys, hindi to biro ah. According sa recent industry reports for 2025 to 2026, ang average Filipino is projected to consume about 3.78 kilos of coffee each per year. That's a huge jump from just 3.05 kilos noong 2020. Literal na tumaas ng almost 25% ang consumption natin since the height of the pandemic. In fact, by the end of 2026, the coffee market value here in the Philippines is expected to hit around $1.33 billion. Bakit? Kasi during the lockdowns, we all became a home baristas. Yung mga dalgona face natin, doon nagsimula ang lahat. When the world opened up, we didn't just want the caffeine. We wanted the experience. Hindi na lang ito about sa gising factor eh. It's about the ritual. We are now a nation that treats coffee as a primary lifestyle requirement. And the brands notice. Post-pandemic, nagkaroon ng tinatawag na revenge spending at revenge socializing. Pero instead of clubbing, we went to coffee shops. This birthed the coffee boom. Pansinin nyo, biglang dumami ang mga pop-up stores. Bakit? Low risk, high engagement. Global and local brands realize that if they want us to stay longer sa physical stores nila, kailangan nila tayong pakapalan ng muka. I mean, pakapalan ng wallet for coffee. Alright, punta na tayo sa exciting part. Alam ko nagsawa na kayo doon sa mga trivia ko, pero eto na. Titikman na natin ang ilan sa mga coffee shops ng mga favorite lifestyle brands natin. So tara, let's go! First stop, Uniqlo Coffee. Uniqlo Coffee is a relatively new concept featuring affordable coffee inside their global flagship stores such as Ginza in Tokyo and here in Manila. Ang Uniqlo Global Flagship Store sa Glorieta 5 ay hindi lang basta malaki. Ito ang pinakamalaking Uniqlo store sa buong Southeast Asia. May sukat itong 4,100 square meters, spanning 2 floors at talagang mapapa-exercise ka sa lawak habang nagsha-shopping. Ito rin ang tahanan ng kauna-unahang Uniqlo Coffee sa Pilipinas. Nag-open ito noong October 2023 bilang bahagi ng kanilang 5th anniversary celebration. Kahit Japanese brand ang Uniqlo, ang kape nila ay very Pinoy-centric. Ang kanilang coffee beans ay locally sourced mula sa mga magsasaka sa Mount Apo. Supportive sila sa mga local agriculture habang nag-serve ng high-quality brew. Hindi lang kape ang bida. Ang menu nila ay may Japanese-Filipino twist. Makikita mo rito ang mga anpan or Japanese red bean bread, nakatabi ng ating mga classic pandesal. Meron din silang viral na melon pan at smoked salmon panini. For today's visit, I tried their coffee pan and the pineapple yuzu tea. Ang menu nila is mostly focused on breads and pastries, paired with a solid selection of coffee and non-coffee drinks. At in fairness naman guys masarap yung coffee pan. Sakto lang yung tamis at hindi masyadong matapang yung coffee taste niya. Kaya balance talaga. Yung juice naman was super refreshing and may tamang sipa ng citrus. Compared sa MOA branch, mas malawak ang space dito. You can choose to chill inside or enjoy the alfresco area with the view of the city skyline. Overall, I'd rate Uniqlo Coffee at 3.5 out of 5. Very affordable ang price point and I love the clean minimalist aesthetic. Plus points din dahil maraming tables at may mga saksakan. So it's actually a good spot to get some work done. The only downside, walang provided na wifi. Kaya baon na lang kayo ng sariling hotspot. Kung hanap nyo ay aesthetic spot to people watch or quiet corner to finish some task after shopping, Uniqlo Coffee is a solid choice. It's the perfect middle ground between a quick caffeine fix and a cozy workspace. Kayo, have you tried the Uniqlo Coffee experience? Let me know your favorite pastry and drinks in the comments. At kung nag-enjoy ka sa first coffee shop stop natin, panigurado itong susunod, mas may enjoy mo. Ito, ang Bench Coffee Station. Ang Bench edited sa One Ayala ay isa sa pinaka-ambitious na store formats ng Bench ngayon. Hindi lang ito basta clothing store it's a curated lifestyle space. Bakit edited? Kasi ang store na ito sa One Ayala ay tinatawag nilang curated lifestyle shop. Hindi lang Bench products ang nandito. Halo-halo ito pati foreign brands at home decor. Meron din silang Bench Coffee Station. Ang design ng coffee station sa One Ayala ay minimalist but tropical. Meron silang mga wood accents at clean lines na swak sa mga graphic artist na gaya mo na naghahanap ng visual inspiration habang nagbe-break. Dahil transport hub din ang One Ayala, ginamit ito ng Bench para maging wait-in lounge. Imbes na mainip ang mga tao sa pila ng bus o grab, doon muna sila tatambay sa Bench Coffee Station. Wais, diba? So, hi guys! Welcome back again to my channel. So, nandito tayo ngayon sa Bench Coffee Staycation sa One Ayala. So, we're going to try their bestseller. Itong Palm Oat Latte. So, this one. Less sweet ko siya kasi hindi ako mahilig sa sobrang tamis. And then, we're gonna try their pastry. So, I just ordered this ube cookies. Ube makapuno cookies. So, tara, let's try. So, we're gonna try their ube makapuno. Okay, ang maganda dito guys, may makapuno talaga siya inside. Ayan. Tapos meron mga white chocolate chips. Tikman natin. Masarap. Medyo matamis, pero masarap. Sarap. So, most likely, itong Bench Coffee Staycation sa One Ayala dito sa Makati, kakabukas lang to nung around March, mid-March to nagbukas. Tapos, usually wala silang mga pasta or meal, mostly mga pastries talaga yung mga ino-offer nila, which is yung kaninang pinakita ko sa video. So far, so good. Nothing extraordinary. Not much na talagang hanap-hanapin mo. Normal lang naman yung mga food nila dito and yung drink. But For the ambience guys, maganda, malinis. Malapit, connected talaga siya dun sa lifestyle nila na mall tuloy, na shop. Malapit sa sa shop nila dito sa bench. So, after kumain, pwede kayo mamili at mag-shopping afterwards. So, yun lang naman. Later na lang ulit. Overall, Bench Coffee gets a 3 out of 5. It's your typical coffee shop with a nice local touch. Take note though, when I visited, they were strictly cashless, so prep your cards or e-wallets. It's a solid spot if you're looking for a quick place to chill or a short break from shopping. Next in our list is Muji Cafe. Muji is the king of no brand quality, and their cafe expansion in the Philippines is a total mood. Ang pangalan Muji ay short para sa Mujiroshi Ryohin na ang ibig sabihin ay no brand quality goods. At alam nyo ba, ang kauna-unahang Muji Cafe sa Pilipinas ay nag-open sa Central Square BGC noong 2022. Sinundan nito ng bigger branches sa Shangri-La Plaza at SM North EDSA na naging instant favorite ng mga mahilig sa aesthetic breaks. Pero for now, pupunta naman tayo sa Muji Cafe sa Festival Mall, Alabang. Tara! At same as the others, hindi lang ito para sa kape strategic move ito para sa customer retention. Kapag may cafe sa loob ng store, ang shopping ay nagiging experience. Imbes na mabilis ang bili, pinapatagal nila ang customers sa loob para ma-absorb ang minimalist lifestyle vibe. Ito, Muji. Merong may miso soup for rice. Tapos merong green curry, may chicken, keema curry. Sige. Hi. Isa pong order ng yuzu iced tea.
Yuzu iced tea.
Yes. And then one
Or what size?
large. And then ichigo matcha latte.
Large as well.
Iced, yes, large as well.
Anything else po? What breads or pastry?
This one. Isa pong chicken keema
Chicken cake. Ask ko na po.
curry. So, we are here at Muji. Tatry natin yung nila, meal. So, I ordered the Ichigo Matcha Latte. And then, I ordered their rice meal kasi marami silang rice meal dito. Pero meron din silang mga pastries and breads. Pero I ordered this sesame soup with rice. So, let's try. Ooh. Bagay siya sa rice. Pwede.
Pwede. Ito may discount.
Wala akong internet kanina. Kaya hindi ako nakapag,
Try ko na pakita mo. Doon sabi ng ate girl kanina, papakita lang ko.
Sarap. Parang siyang curry. Parang hindi siya curry. Hanap mo. Pero magata siya. Yan, ang lasa.
Anong curry?
Sarap naman.
Sarap. Parang yung mga... Hindi, masarap to kaysa doon sa ginagawa ko sa buhay.
Ito masarap lang. Overall, I'm giving this cafe a solid 4 out of 5. Yes, medyo pricey siya, pero the quality of the food, drinks, and the pastries, really superb. Compared sa ibang retail cafes, mas malawak ang options sa menu nila rito. So you'll definitely find something you like. What makes it a winner for me is the space. Whether you are here to chill, sip your coffee, work, or catch up with friends, hindi ka mafe-feel na nasiksikan eh. It's the perfect balance of comfort and quality. Kaya pop na pop talaga siya sa akin. Ang Sony Studios ay isa sa mga local brands na talagang lifestyle na ang atake. From sunglasses to coffee, they've created a whole Sonny's world. At alam mo ba na bago sila maging Sonny's, nagsimula sila bilang isang retail brand na ang pangalan ay Charlie noong 2011. Noong 2013 lang sila nag-rebrand to Sony Studios nang mapansin nilang mas sikat ang kanilang eyewear line. And ang kunang kiosk nila sa Glorieta 2. Ang flagship store nila gaya ng nasa Mall of Asia ay dinisenyo para maging all-in-one destination. Dito mo makikita ang Sony Studios, eyewear, Sony's face, makeup, Sony's flask, tumblers, at ang Sony's coffee sa iisang space. Gaya ng kanilang retail cafes, malakas din ang kanilang Spanish latte. Pero ang kakaiba rito ay ang vibe ng cafe. Madalas itong Instagrammable na may pastel at retro modern interiors, kaya masarap mag-post habang nagkakape. Ang Sony's Cafe ay sadyang ginawang work-friendly. May mga branches talaga na may saksakan at cozy seating, kaya naging go-to spot sila para sa mga freelancers at digital nomads na gusto ng aesthetic na workspace. I'm giving Sony's Coffee a 2.5 out of 5. Aesthetically, panalo ang MOA branch nila. It's easily one of the most pleasing spots I've seen. Drink-wise, my iced honey latte was just okay. A bit of letdown lang na walang pastries available early on, but it's still a solid, chill spot for students and shoppers alike. Sa gitna ng saturated na market, how do these brands stay afloat? Simple. Innovation. Hindi na sapat ang aesthetic lang. Brands are winning by mastering the phygital experience. Yung seamless blend ng tech at physical stores. Add to that, the demand for sustainability through eco-friendly choices. And local sourcing na nagbibigay ng kwento sa bawat tasa. Today, coffee shops are no longer just stop-and-go spots. They are community hubs, our new offices, and social spaces where lifestyle meets every sips. At the end of the day, these brands aren't just selling caffeine, they're selling an identity. When we hold that cup, we're buying a version of ourselves that fit the vibe. Whether it's the main character energy ng Sonny's or the quiet focused productivity ng Muji, it's not just about the drink, it's about the connection we feel to the brand's world. Ikaw ba? Saan coffee shop ang bet mo? Comment down below! Don't forget to like and subscribe para lagi tayong gising sa trend at sa reality. This is Mio, reminding you, in a world full of trends, make sure your coffee and your vibe is authentic. Okay lang magpalpitate basta nasa tamang aesthetic. Stay caffeinated, stay inspired. Thank you guys and I'll see you on my next vlog. Dito lang yan sa Take Off Philippines. Ingat kayo!